Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Dear second year back student and also communication student, welcome to new lesson. So our lesson today is going to be how to express and respond to requests. So before we get started with our lesson, let's define what a request is. So a request is when I ask you to do something for me. For example, I may ask you to open the window. You open the window for me, so this is a request. Or I can ask you to shut the door. Or you are just sitting around a table and you ask someone to pass something for you or to pour you some water. So this is a request. Request then it means you ask someone to do something for you. Right? So as starting point, let's take this dialogue. And before we get started, let's have a look at the picture. So what is wrong with this guy? Great. So he doesn't have any money. So you say this person is broke. This person is broke. So what is broke? Broke, it means moneyless. It means he is short of money. So now let's get started with the dialogue. So this is dialogue between you and your friend Anis. So, hi friend, I am broke. Remember, broke, it means don't have any money. Right? Hi friend, I am broke and I wonder if you could lend me some money till next week. Then Anas say, sure enough, that's what friends are for. Sure enough, that's what friends are for. So what's your problem? Your problem is that you are broke, you don't have any money. And what did you do? You ask your friend Anas to lend you some money until next week. So that's what we call in English request. That's what we call in English request. It's also called favor. Request or favor. Now, let's move to discover to find out about some expressions that we use to express requests. So we can say, and these expressions we're going to move from informal to more formal expressions. Good. Can you please? You are talking to your friend and then you say, can you please? For example, I want you to open the window. I'm going to say, can you please open the window? Okay. I also can say, could you please? Could you please? For example, could you please help me with this heavy bag? Could you please help me with this heavy bag? Right. So these two expressions are informal, which means that we use them with our friends and people who are very close to us. Right. There are some other expressions which are more formal. For example, we can say, may you please? May you please lend me your phone because I want to make a call, right? So may you please do something for me? So this expression, we use it with people that we don't know, right? Okay, I wonder if you could. I wonder if you could. And I like this expression very much because it's very, very formal. We use it with people we don't know and in professional situations, right? I wonder if you could explain this to me. Right. So these are the most frequently used expressions that we use to express requests. Right. Now let's see how to respond to requests. To respond, there are two possibilities. We are bound or we are likely either to accept or decline the requests. So if we accept, we can say simply we can say sure, yes of course. Or we can say sure enough. Sure enough, right? We can say certainly, right? Now, if you decline the request, you can say sorry, I can't. For example, I can ask you to lend me some money, and you don't have money. We are in the same boat, so we are on the same boat. You say sorry, but I can't. Right? You can say I wish I could. I wish I could, but sorry, I can't. So these are the expressions that we can use to respond to requests. Now, let's go to practice. Let's have a look at this first situation. So the first situation says, you were absent as a student, for example, you are absent, ask your friend or your classmate to lend you his copybook to copy down or write down the missing lessons. Right? So how would you deal with this expression or this situation at the exam? Right? So you were absent and you ask your friend to lend you his copybook. So remember here you are supposed to use one of the expressions of requests. So what would you say? That's your friend. So you can use an informal expression, right? And if you want to sound more formal, you can use the other ones, right? So here, for example, you say, right, you can say, for example, I was absent and I wonder if you could lend me your copybook. Or you can say, you can go straight to the point and you say, could you please, right? Could you please lend me your copybook? Could you please lend me your copybook? Copy, that's it. Copybook, right? Could you please lend me your copybook, right? Your friend is supposed to respond, so he can either accept or decline. So if he accepts, he's going to say sure, or sure enough, or certainly. You can use or you can pick up one of the expressions here. So for example, you can say certainly. Maybe if your friend is inquiring need for his copybook, he's going to say sorry, I can't because I need it. Okay, that's it. Let's move now to the next situation, right? So the situation says your car broke down. Maybe something went wrong with your car, right? So your car broke down. Ask your coworker, someone who works with you, your colleague, right? So ask your coworker to give you a ride, which means to drive you, right? So ask your coworker to give you a ride. So we can say in English, for example, right? I wonder if you could give me a ride. Give me a ride, this means you take me by, your car, right? So could you please give me a ride? So I wonder if you could give me a ride. Then your friend is going to answer, right? Is going to accept, for example, is going to say, sure enough. Sure enough. Or maybe if he's busy, he can say, I wish I could, but sorry I can't because I'm busy. Okay, I have some stuff to do. So this is it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please don't forget to give it a thumb up, subscribe, and share it with your friends.